I am here. Hello. Yeah, I was gonna start streaming a little bit sooner, probably about an hour ago, but I picked up another medium demon for the Rebeat arc, expecting it to be something I could make quick work of, and then it took me an hour longer than I thought it would. There's an L instead of... Yeah, I already fixed that. Yeah, GD Twitter. To be fair, because normally when people say, oh wow, GD Twitter, am I right? They're bitching about it because GD Twitter's awful. Rightfully so. But to be fair, I get where they're coming from. The mod team has really dug themselves a hole. And it doesn't help that no one is willing to put their foot down and firmly give their opinion. And, by the way, before I go any further, let me clarify, too. I understand not wanting to put your foot down and give an opinion. But at the same time, if that's what you want to do, you should not say anything. Okay, so let me... I'm talking about firmly putting my foot down. Let me firmly put my foot down right now, okay, chat? I'm going to give you my opinion on this whole situation. Just so that we're clear, and I have it just out there. I am not willing to call Vibrant a creep. There is no proof that Vibrant is a creep. There is circumstantial evidence based in him being just weird and acting weird. So I'm not willing to accuse him of that. I'm also not willing to clear him of it. Because there's some weird shit, right? And just because I'm not willing to definitively say it, doesn't mean I don't view it as a possibility, right? He could be. And I feel like just immediately going, nope, he's not, and immediately disregarding it all, it's like, no, there's a reason people are trying to look into this, right? So while I don't, I am personally not willing to, okay, here's the thing, right? And I really wanted to avoid talking about this because I know they just want to move on from it, but I'm gonna say, the situation with GD : is bullshit, in my opinion, because GD : all he did was say that he's on good terms with Vibrant. He didn't even say, as far as I could tell at least, it didn't even look like he said he was friends with him. He just said that they don't fucking hate each other, right? Like, they're on good, they're on talking terms. And I don't see anything wrong with saying that when there isn't definitive proof that he's a bad person. But the entirety of GD Twitter jumped down his throat because he associates with Viper. He's not even friends with him. I don't know if he is or not. Obviously, I can't speak on his behalf, but like, yeah, he did the horrible crime of knowing Viperin. And this is why I put out the tweet that I put out, because as far as I'm concerned, Viperin is reputationally in the gutter. I feel like even if Viperin is innocent, he's still like a liability just on the level of how people view him. I don't know how to explain this better. It's kind of a corporate thing to say, and I kind of feel gross having to say this, but basically, because so many people dislike Viperin, I feel like off that basis alone, Viperin should step down. Like, even if he's innocent. You know what I mean? And keep in mind, I'm saying everything I'm saying under the presumption that he's innocent. Right? Because I don't have the Viperin files here in my hand. I can't prove that he's a bad person, so I'm not willing to make that accusation. And so, like, even if he's completely innocent, I feel like he should still step down, because he's at this level of controversy where, I can't fucking speak. He's at this level of controversy where simply associating with him immediately starts to affect your reputation. Jesus. Like, if we had, like, a China social credit score type system, so to speak, right? Being friends with Viperin would lower your social credit score. That kind of thing. And I feel like, the problem is because Viperin is, like, the guy, right? He's, like, the moderator. I feel like now we're in a weird situation where if you're a mod, in the eyes of the community, you are now associated with Viperin and automatically a defender. Which obviously isn't true, because not all mods talk to each other, and by being a mod, you're not supporting the other mods. The only person you're supporting by being a mod is RobTop. But, that being said, I still, like, just because of how people view the situation and how, like, I don't want to see more shit like the Colin situation. I don't want to see people get completely fucked over just because they are a mod and Viperin is also a mod. So, I don't know. I just feel like Viperin should step down. I feel like it's better at this point, because even if Viperin, like, this is kind of the reason I view it this way. Even if Viperin is proven innocent, in reality, I still feel like people don't like Viperin enough to where it's not going to change anything. That's just how I see it. And yeah, that's my view of the whole situation. Anyway, 9 circles levels. I put in a YouTube link. I'm pretty sure that's for the stream. That's funny. Let me go re-copy paste this, yeah. So, chat, remember last stream that, I said I wanted to end stream because of what the next level was, and I wanted to end on infinite circles? Well, that's because this stream we're starting with this piece of crap. Yeah. And I wanted to make sure I was at peak awakeness for this. Chatter, to those of you in chat who have never seen this level, this is the first click. I did a first try because I have it consistent, but... Wait, no shot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so if you hold, you hit the pad. If I'm doing it by accident, but yeah, if you hold, you hit the pad. If you wait until you can see, you die. You have to wait, like, 2 frames and then jump to do this. Of course, now when I'm trying to do it, I can't. Yeah, you have to do that. That's the first fucking click of the level. Thanks, Rustum. Very nice. Oh, also, funny hitbox. I can't hide my pause menu, but funny hitbox right there. And what's funny is that hitbox needs to be like that for that to be possible. I'm pretty sure hitting this orb kills you, because you can't make the... Oh, I guess you can. Maybe it's just really luck-based. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. Replace the song since Extroller doesn't make songs for GD anymore. Yeah, I found out recently this level actually has an intended nong. So I gotta go grab that now. Yeah, because this actually uses the Extroller remix. It's one of those things where it doesn't change much, but it slightly improves sync. If I remember correctly, this has a different offset than what it used to, because I'm the one that submitted this nong to Songfile Hub for this level, and I could be dead wrong, but I think I had to resync this. Oh my god, I forgot about the dual... Yeah, that's all ground spikes, so you just have to deal with the fact you're off-center. This level is fucking awesome! Remnant of the GD Newgrounds drama from 2017. Yup. Those who know. Reminds me of the Silent Circles remake I saw that used a remix instead of the actual Silent Circle song. Like, what? I mean, I did that. I have a Silent Circles remake that does that. Huh. Did you see the daily level? I low-key think it's peak. We'll check it out after I beat this. Now you've piqued my curiosity. Where's the third coin? Oh, there it is. It's a copy-paste of the second coin, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Rustum, for making peak. This shouldn't take me too long. That screen cracking effect is obnoxious, though. I just checked and it is my level. Oh my god. That's so funny. I actually had that the other day. I was watching, or it wasn't the other day, I think this might have been a few weeks ago. I was watching SP Create because he's trying to verify... Oh, there's a platform up there? That makes that easier. Anyway, yeah, I was watching SP Create, or is it SP Create? SP Cret? I don't know how you say it. Well, I was watching him because he's trying to verify maniacal chains, which is an impossible level that I have a lot of history with. And he's trying to verify it, so I was watching that, And I don't remember what led to me saying this, but I just passively mentioned in chat, like, oh yeah, I think one of my favorite looking extremes, and honestly, just one of my favorite extremes in general, even though I can't play it, is, Excruciation Chamber. And he goes, oh, thank you. And that reaction really confused me, because I didn't know that he made it. So, to me, it was like the equivalent of, like, if someone went, oh man, I really like Bloodbath, and someone replied, oh, thank you, and they're not Riot, right? I was just, like, so confused. So I just check, and it's like, oh, you did make this. That's funny. The fuck is an excruciate... The fuck is an excruciation? So, excruciation... Actually, wait, yeah, that is a weird word. Because if something is excruciating, I actually don't know what that means. I've heard the term excruciating pain before, and I know it just means it's, like, really painful, but, wait, I was gonna make fun of you, but yeah, what the fuck does that word mean? Like... Oh, it literally just means intensely painful. So, like, if you say if something is excruciating, it just means it's really painful. Okay. Hey, learn something new every day. It's just one of those words I use to describe things without fully knowing what it means, I guess. Like how some people just say phrases, I guess I have that. Excruciation? I mean, excruciation by itself means nothing, but if something is an excruciation chamber, that just means it's a chamber that causes intense pain. Which makes sense, because it's an extended version of the level torture chamber, so... Why'd I think I was going in there as a fake? Wouldn't it be excruciating chamber? No, because that would be a chamber that's really painful. An excruciation chamber would be a chamber designed to cause intense pain. Ow. Excruciation Chamber would be low-key go hard as the name of a level in GD. Boy, do I have news for you. Oh yeah, chat, this goes without saying, but I have click between steps turned on. Because, like, why wouldn't I? Dude, you're not gonna believe this. Yeah, there's this level called Excruciation Chamber. It might be named Excruciation Chamber, though, I don't know. Jesus Christ, can I play well? This really is, the first night isn't usually that bad in any of the games. Why is the first click of the wave actually kind of difficult? By the way, chat, I find it really funny that 2.208 added show hitbox on death. Not because there's anything funny about it, there's just something funny about the timing of it, because y'all know how I told you that I'm, like, not using Mega Hack anymore, right? Well, leaving Mega Hack behind, there are 4 mods I needed, I guess, alternatives to from it, right? That didn't exist. And there's 4 mods in total that I couldn't get. They were, no wait, that's a fucking awful inverted slope. Anyway, yeah, there's 4 features that I needed. The first is solid wave pulse, so that way I could have, because there is a mod that I can download, and that mod is custom wave trail, and that has, like, you know, no wave pulse, and lets me customize the color, or not no wave pulse, sorry, it has solid wave color, or whatever. But the one thing it doesn't have is, no wave pulse and pulse at the max size, or whatever. And, yeah, so that was one thing I needed, because there was no alternative to that. The developer of Silicate whipped up, like, a really low effort, but really good, no wave pulse mod for me. So that was helpful. So I had that. The other ones were show hitbox on death, which we now have in 2.208. And so now I'm only missing 2. And it's, copy hack and safe mode. Safe mode is for when I'm botting with Silicate. That way I don't need to bot with Mega Hack. Copy hack is so I can copy levels and, like, view them in the editor. I mainly want that so whenever I'm putting stuff on my sheet, it's easy for me to get, like, the levels object count and stuff. Yeah, for some of those things I've just been using Prism, but I honestly don't want to use a mod menu at all. I just want to use, like, a combination of standalone Geode mods. I want to, like, use Geode to have my own, like, personal mod pack that I build over the, like, over time. Fucking Christ, why are those full slopes and not spikes? It's a Rustum level, so there's probably invisible hitboxes to prevent you from doing that. No! Fuck! I saw a message in chat out of the corner of my eye where someone said attempt 122 would be the one, and the whole time I was like, oh man, go, 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 fuck. Okay, damn. Also, holy fuck, this level eats attempts. The mischievous blind timing at the start, yeah. It's such a semicolon 3 click. There's spike hitboxes up there. This fucking level, man. It feels like I'm discovering bad hitboxes every time I die. I'm not Mini. Although I guess it didn't matter. Maybe I was supposed to dodge that mini portal? I don't even know what the fuck happened at the end there. I legitimately do not know what the fuck happened at the end there. I'm very confused. I don't think I did that correctly. Man. Also, hey Mark. God, that one is so fucking stupid. GG on the Mass Tier 3. Yeah, it's funny. I'm probably gonna say this is about a Tier 4. I don't know what I said about it before, but let's see. I said Tier 5 before, probably because I was just trying to accept that it was Medium Demon, I guess. Let me... Yeah, that is not Medium Demon. That is just an Easy Demon. I can at least say it's not tier 0 enjoyment anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. My enjoyments are now 1 to 100 instead of 1 out of 10, but I still give them a 1 out of 10 for the G to the L. It's actually pretty easy to do that. You just remove a 0 at the or you remove a digit at the end and round. So I'm gonna give this 49, which is a 50, or a, yeah, that's 5 basically. Yeah, that's whatever. It's, I mean, it's too easy for me to hate it. Just like how Technical does it then. No comment. You're not wrong, but no comment. Nine circles, and I guess... I mean, I want to just put 9 circles, but at the same time, there's no way it's only 9 circles. There's a second skill set here, I just don't know what it is. I guess... I don't want to put shit. Shit is reserved for levels that are, like, questionably poorly designed. I guess I don't know. Oh, that's amazing, Frostwave. That's legendary timing. I really don't know. I guess I just put blind jumps. Good enough. Quality rating. So, for the time, and yes, I scale my opinions for that. For the time, this looked pretty good for a circles level. Like, I'm gonna give it a 94. Rustum was really good at making good levels that played like dog shit. I don't know why that was just his thing. Levels that looked good and played horribly. Gameplay quality, I'll give it a 26 with a from 0 score of 14. Gameplay consistency, 100, because it is fully consistent. And song rep, I guess... Oh, this uses the original 9 circles on the ranking. I gotta fix that. Average Devil Vortex output on a Wednesday evening. Dude, it's crazy. All of his levels are like Devil Vortex, with the exception of Devil Vortex due to its difficulty being worse than the others because, oh, random frame perfect, haha. But, like, other than, like, the dumb frame perfect and all that, almost all of Rustum's levels are like Devil Vortex. It's so weird. I actually think I'm gonna give this, like, a flat 70 for the, I don't know what I just did. Fuck. Did I break it? I think I broke it. What the fuck did I do? I think I broke my sheet. Uh-oh. It would overwrite data in U389? Oh, never mind, it's just loading. It's back. We're good. We're good. Damn, man. Alright, yeah, song rep, I'll give it a 79. I had to fix the song, though. Luckily, I could just do this. Yeah, there we go. That should update the song score. I don't know what I gave that one for the song score, though. Man, Can my spreadsheet not break live on stream? Thank you. Alright, whatever. I'll look to see what the next circles level is while that's going. Oh, it's the gay one! Let's go. I want to make sure this works. I think it did update. Let me check Retro Circles. Okay, I did give it a 68. Alright. Yeah, because the other one is a 93. Or a 63, I mean. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright. Anyway, yeah, we get to play the gay one now. What's with this stream while I just finished watching a gay show? Which show? So chat, if you don't know this level, and you don't know why I'm calling this the gay one, you'll see. She-Ra and the Princess of Power. I've actually been meaning to try that show. I've heard it's really good. Oh yeah, you gotta release here, which luckily there's a conveniently placed slope. Here it is. Alright. Thing is, it's kind of understandable that this level's a little boring because of its difficulty. It's very easy. And I will say from personal experience, if you play this when it's hard for you, it is not boring. I love that Suomi's name paired with the audio is just a jump scare. Also, I'm just gonna try playing from zero and see what happens, like, immediately. I'm actually mainly worried about the ships. Average fan of a new Cartoon Network show. I'm worried about the shit. A little bit of Tumblr humor for you. Sorry about that, chat. I love that I even have to name a show. It's just any show that Cartoon Network comes out with. God, I miss Tumblr. I don't miss Tumblr, but I miss Tumblr. Oh yeah, and then you flip gravity there. Okay. The fuck does that mean? It means yes. Tumblr was like... People look back at it fondly because Twitter was so... Well, was. Twitter is shit now. People look back at it very fondly. But, like, also, if you guys remember, cancel culture became a thing not initially on Twitter, but on Tumblr. Tumblr was way worse than Twitter is now, back then, with harassing people over literally nothing. No, Tumblr isn't like 4chan, it's more like if Twitter was a microblogging site, like, I don't know how to explain it, but... See, that's the thing, it used to not be boring, Wizakun. It's just that, like, one day, the people running Tumblr decided we're gonna ban not safe for work content. Which normally wouldn't matter, right? Because, like, oh, okay, people aren't using it for that. People were using it for that. I think when they banned not safe for work, they lost, like... I think the statistic was, like, 80% of users in a day, or something. And the problem with having that many users just mass leave the site is now suddenly there's an extreme lack of content to make the site interesting. Can I stop forgetting to click in the wave portal? That's what they said it was, Soup Muncher, but that's not actually why. That was just, like, the bullshit PR reason that they gave. The real reason they banned it was because they were trying to pander to the Apple App Store guidelines. Because if they didn't ban it, the app would have been removed off of the iOS App Store. Yeah. Is Twitter not allowed on iOS? See, Twitter gets around it through the very modern day thing that all these sites use. The same thing Discord does, where basically you have to enable being able to see NSFW on iOS on the browser version of Twitter. So the idea is, like, you have to open Twitter on your computer, and on your computer tell Twitter that you want to see it on your phone. And that's how they get around it nowadays. Discord does the same thing. It doesn't even have to be for, like, adult stuff. If it's any chat that's marked as not safe for work, you have to enable that for Discord in the PC version. Who's using Discord to see adult stuff? A lot of people. It's like one of the biggest draws to the site. Just like Tumblr. You gotta keep in mind, Discord was literally founded by, like, gamer furries, you know what I mean? Like, all of the people who founded Discord are either furries, gamers, or both. Usually both. So it's not really surprising that's something that, like, some servers, that just straight up feels like it's what Discord was for. It's weird, because nowadays Discord feels like it's the modern-day Skype, right? But back in, like, 2015, nobody was using it that way. Discord was, like, the cutting-edge, like, wow, look at this cool thing that I'm gonna use while having Skype open. It's weird looking back at that. I mean, shit, I remember growing up using Google Hangouts to talk to friends from school. No one remembers Google Hangouts. I clicked way too early. Wezakun, yeah. Half the Discord servers are furry, gay, gamer, femboy, boy kisser, LGBTQ. Yep. Google Meets is not the same thing as Google Hangouts, though. They basically killed Google Hangouts. Meets is not a replacement. You know what, though, chat? And, you know, you could grill me for this all you want, but I've lately really started to miss Google+. I know it was a cesspool, but I had so much fun on there. I remember Hangouts on air. Like, the thing is, people remember Google Plus badly, but, like, no one remembers that Google Plus wasn't bad. The thing that was bad about Google Plus wasn't anything in Google Plus, it was just the way Google, like, tried to force it onto YouTube users. Like, for a brief window of time, you had to make a Google Plus account in order to be able to leave comments on YouTube videos. And then immediately after that, they shut down Google Plus because there was a massive data breach and everyone had their info leaked. So, that's great. Google Plus was basically Google's attempt at making a Facebook alternative. When is Gmail shutting down? Dude, Gmail shutting down would actually be the death of me. I would be fucking devastated. I legitimately do not know what I would do. I mean, I know, like, practically what I'd do. I'd switch to Proton, but, like, so much of my shit goes through my Gmail, you know? Fuck, man, why am I struggling here? Yeah, Google shuts down. Isn't there literally a website called, like, Killed by Google or something like that? I know what I wanted to talk about, chat. You'll find this really, really funny. So, first of all, those of you who follow me on Twitter, you would already know this, but I managed to get my hand... okay, first of all, I'm being a cartoon nerd. This is all Gravity Falls stuff. So for any of you who like Gravity Falls, you'll care. For those of you who don't, you will not give a shit. But I got my hands on a copy of Book of Bill, which is, like, a cool little book written from the perspective of, like, Bill Cipher trying to, like, break into our reality through a book. It's really cool. And I managed to get it for only $30, which is crazy because it's the limited edition one. But anyway, the thing is, the book, on, like, one of the first pages, links you to a website called, something along the lines of, like, thisisnotawebsite.com.com. Yeah. Yeah. And I want to show you something funny about this. So basically what the site is it's like a little Gravity Falls thing, you know? You get this little monitor and you type in codes, and it's supposed to be all creepy and shit, right? But I accidentally discovered something really funny, and that's if you type in... Okay, first of all, sorry, I'm like talking way too fast because I'm being a nerd. For those of you who know the show, there's a character named Old Man McGucket. And I typed in his name, and I was not ready for what this would do. It's so funny.
But I'd been forgotten, now, Joe. I'd been married a long time ago.
Alex Hirsch, you fucking lunatic. I found that by sheer accident, and I just fucking died. But yeah, reading Book of Bill is fucking wild. This is kind of meta to say, because the whole point of the book is that, like, you're supposed to, like, in-universe, you're being driven insane, right? That's, like, the whole thing. But, like, unironically reading it, I feel like I'm going fucking insane. Like, I got tricked into reading, like, 4 pages of The Great Gatsby. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Fuck. Yeah, I got Gatsby'd. Some of this is, like, way tighter than I remember it being. It's kind of making me doubt myself. Wow, dude, come on. No fucking way I fell for that shit, bro. Oh. I released too early, okay. Oh my god, that just fucked me up, because yeah, there's probably people growing up nowadays who don't get why the Rickroll is funny. Jesus Christ, man. They probably look at it in the same way as getting gnomed. It's just weird, because YouTube content was so different for me when I was growing up. Like, a lot of the shit that I am nostalgic for and rewatch that I watched from my childhood, most people would not watch today, because it's just not what people come to YouTube for anymore. Like, some of it's still there, you know? Like, people still watch, like, the Angry Video Game Nerd, I think, but... And, like, Scott the Woz is kind of like what that was for me back then. So some of it's still alive, but, like... No, like, I guarantee you there are people now who don't know what llamas with hats is. And that fucks me up a little bit. Damn. I have bad news for you. Bro, if you do not know what Llamas with Hats is, it's a series of animations, okay? And if you do not know what Llamas with Hats is, do yourself a favor after the stream, go watch all 10 episodes of it. Oh, fuck off with that TUE 2v2 bullshit. What is my favorite YouTuber? What does that say? What is my favorite YouTuber? No political YouTubers. I mean, good, because I mean, unless you count H-Bomber Guy as political, because I could go with him. I don't really watch a lot of political YouTubers. I don't think H-Bomber Guy's political, though. I just think he has a very obvious political alignment. Whatever. No, who's my favorite? I don't know. Bro said Dick Life. Okay. I don't know what my favorite YouTuber is. I mean, Stormfly is a pretty easy pick. And I know I'm not restricted to GD content, by the way, but Stormfly is just like... Stormfly doesn't usually make videos I don't want to watch. I think every Stormfly video has been entertaining. Trying to think what else. I'm just trying to think of, like, what have I been watching lately. But at the same time, I've been watching so much old stuff. Like, I do not like Sunday nowadays. I think his channel nowadays is really shitty. But I've been watching a lot of his old 2015 era content and really enjoying that. God, I don't know. I don't want to answer Anthony Fantano, because I like Fantano, but I don't know if I'm willing to say he's my favorite. Especially when I skip a lot of his videos, because he talks about music I'm not interested in as well, which is fine. But I feel like I skip too many of his videos for him to be my absolute favorite. Fuck. I threw at the robot, the easiest part of the level, because I forgot what to do. Do I support Pause Out? I really like the name of the hashtag. I think it's really funny, as a furry. They could not have picked a better hashtag than Pause Out. I don't know how I feel about Pause. I don't think he did anything actually bad, in the sense of, like, I don't think he did anything illegal, or, like, anything morally questionable in that sense. You get what I'm trying to say. I don't think he fucking touched children or anything. Like, I think he's fine. At the same time, though, he does seem like kind of a dick. But I don't know if you should cancel someone over being a dick. So... not sure. Chicken. I forgot what to do immediately. The chicken has forsaken us. Hey, Moldy Duchess. Shit, I'm still thinking about what who is my favorite YouTuber. I mean, one thing is I've been watching a lot of, I guess, BreadTube content. Specifically, a lot of, LGBTQ content. God, what is... There's this one YouTuber I've been watching a ton of, and I can't remember their name. Fucking hell. Let me try to remember. What is BreadTube? Basically just left-leaning video essayists. So think like H-Bomber guy. It's like that. God, I don't remember the name of the channel. I don't know how to describe it beyond they make videos about gay media. Is it the gay one? Why can't I fucking remember their name, dude? Is it like a furry with pink blue hair? No. No, they're not that furries aren't normal, but like they're normal, if you get what I'm trying to say. Why the fuck? Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't remember. I found him through an H-Bomber guy shoutout, so let me just fucking do that. I'm sorry, I know I'm being quiet right now and nothing's happening, but if I don't figure this out, it's gonna bug me. Wait, it might be in the description. No, never mind, it's not. I'm so fucking... Why? Why is it when I'm actually trying to find a channel, I can't... Okay, I found it. I fucking found it. It's Alexander Avelia. I don't know why that took me so fucking long. This channel. Like, if you're looking for, like, a really, really good LGBTQ creator, right here. I don't know why that took me so long to remember their fucking name. TikTok Gave Me Autism is actually, like, a great video. Yeah, their video about the album Brat is, like, really good. His videos are hours long each? Yes, exactly. You just discovered a large chunk of why I like his content. You can't hear the game. The fuck? Yes, I am a furry. Can you hear it now? No? Let me try removing the audio source and re-adding it. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Yeah, okay. Something just got fucked up with the audio source, I guess. I just had to re-add the source. I don't really have a, like, Sona of my own. I have a couple ideas I've bounced off. One thing I really wanted to do is commission an artist to draw my ship as a furry. You know, like, Orange and Gray Dragon, right? And maybe that would be my character. Because dragons are the best, and I will debate anyone who disagrees with me. I really am the epitome of everything Rick and Morty makes fun of. I like heist movies, and I like dragons. Now, keeping in mind, chat, that I am a furry that likes heist movies, can you guess what my favorite movie of 2025 was? Despite me not liking the end of it, like the ending. It's The Bad Guys 2. Bad Guys 2 was, like, movie of the year for me. And not even just because furry heist movie. Like, the animation was surprisingly really fucking good. Bro's turning into a furry in chat. Bro. I am actually curious, chat. Knowing me, what do you think my favorite movie is? Because I guarantee you it's not something you would expect. It is a wild card of a favorite movie. It's so fucking random. Saving Private Ryan. I do appreciate the guess, but no. That is a wild fucking guess, though. I would have... I don't know. That might be the best guess in chat, to be honest. Bullet Train? I don't know what that is. I should probably look into that. I genuinely feel like people don't even remember this movie exists. Bro, what the fuck? Also, I was about to say no, it's not a heist movie, but it does actually have a scene where they do a heist. So yeah, I mean, no, it's not a heist movie, though. So my favorite movie is Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny. Weird-ass pick, I know, but I fucking love that movie. It's such a fucking wild movie. It's like Jack Black creating like a fictional origin story for Tenacious D. The movie has a scene where Jack Black goes running off into the forest and then eats a bunch of mushrooms and trips balls. It's so fucking stupid. Videos on YouTube aren't movies, right? Some can be classified as movies. I mean, a lot of independent filmmakers do release their films on YouTube, so it depends on the video, but if the video is intended to be a movie-like experience, I'd argue it counts. I mean, there are people that initially showed their movies off in, like, film festivals and later just put them onto YouTube for free. It's like saying Has-Been Hotel, or Has-Been Hotel, that one is a TV show. It's like saying Hell of a Boss isn't a TV show because it's on YouTube. It's like, I think it counts. It's a fully syndicated show, you know? Unless I'm misusing that word, actually. I should probably look into what syndication actually is. Because I'm like not totally confident I know what that means, even though I thought I was. Syndication is just like... let me look this up. Oh, never mind. Syndication is when you sell the rights to broadcast a show. That is not the case, actually. It's not syndicated. I'm dumb. Although, funnily enough, Scott the Woz was syndicated. I guess you count Scott the Woz as a TV show because it aired on G4. You know, another show I used to... Well, I said another show. We were talking about movies earlier. One show that I really want to see make a comeback, it was, it's a show no one remembers because fucking, this is back when Cartoon Network decided to do a live-action block called CN Real. But basically, the show was called Destroy, Build, Destroy. It was a show where they got a bunch of kids to blow something up, build something out of the remains of what they just blew up, and then they blow it up again. And that was the show. I forgot the fake, remembered it, corrected, and I stopped doing anything because I just assumed I was dead. I mean, there's a lot of weird shows and movies that I remember watching as a kid that I really like that nobody fucking brings up. Like, there was a Nickelodeon game show called Brain Surge that I really liked. Even more obscure than that, though. Anyone remember the Nickelodeon animated feature Rango? Because I feel like I'm the only one that remembers that movie. You do. That makes me very happy. Dude, I'm so fucking happy people actually know Rango. If I thought I was the only one. Yeah, Rango is like the movie about like the little lizard guy. I don't know if he's a lizard or a chameleon, but he was like a little lizard guy and it was like a Western movie. I don't know, I haven't watched it since I was a young kid. I probably should give it a rewatch, but yeah, I remember liking it. I'm gonna try playing left-handed. Why? I don't know. Wow, ship is weird with my left hand. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no more left-handed. Yeah, there's a lot of movies that I like. One of the least obscure, like most likely for you to know of, chat, one of my favorite movies as a kid was a movie called Bolt. Animated movie about actor dog. He plays the role of a superhero dog, and because he's a dog, he thinks that he's actually a superhero when he's really just an actor. There are memes of that? Jesus. Fuck you and your TUE 2v2 ass bullshit. Ah, fuck it hell. Yeah, I mean, I love this level still, but, like, I'll admit, it's a lot more rough around the edges than I remember it being. See, I remember the days of the old YouTube algorithm. And, it was very funny. Because it was very easy to lie and get away with it on the old YouTube algorithm. I'll give you an example of what I mean in a second. I'm locked in. Okay, well, I guess I can fucking kill myself. I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video, and if any of you are like me, you'll understand not only the pain this video caused, but also you'll understand immediately what I mean by the old YouTube recommended. Dear God, just seeing this fucking thumbnail brings back so much anger, dude. No, don't start playing, it's probably copyright. Okay. This fucking video, chat, 14 years ago, this stupid fucking video, alright, makes me so mad on, like, a legitimate level, alright? That's a weird way to say that, but, like, this video makes me so irrationally mad. No, it's not a screamer. Now, I lost you, don't worry, I'm gonna explain, you'll be caught up in a sec, but here's the thing. How many of you are, like, super big onto Skrillex, or at least were, back when he was, like, you know, popular? The only reason I ask is because those of you who know Skrillex well, like I do, Skrillex does not have a song called Rampage. Okay? So, immediately after I say that, the problems are immediately piling up. Furthermore, I'm gonna play, like, a few seconds of the song. Hopefully this isn't enough to get too copyrighted, but... Okay, so you get an idea. It's like this very aggressive, punchy, dark dubstep song, right? And, I mean, I don't think it's aged that well. I think that, I don't know, but my thing is that this song is way too heavy to be Skrillex, but I remember hearing it back in the day and being like, this sounds really good. Nowadays, I think it sounds... yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, really, but... Green Apple Redo, yeah, there you go. Also, this song hilariously just randomly splices in audio clips of the angry German kid. I don't know if I can find it without playing too much of it, but... I want to find this. So, you know, yeah, weird-ass song. Anyway, the reason this fucking video makes me and so many other people who know so angry is because imagine being like 9 years old and just listening to random Skrillex songs on YouTube, okay? And I don't know, maybe you listen to like Scary Monsters and Ice Sprites, Roughneck, First of the Year, all like the normal Skrillex songs, right? And this pops into your recommended on like the sidebar over here, right? So you click on it, you listen to it, and what you do not realize is you have just been loaded with misinformation. You will now go on for the next indeterminate amount of years thinking that this is a Skrillex song. This is a very common thing. 8 years I lived a lie, thought this was Skrillex and believed he was the reason I got into dubstep. May not be Skrillex, but sure does make you get up and move. This sounds like someone tried to explain what Skrillex sounds like to someone else. Okay, this comment goes crazy. But, like, you get the point. It's, like, a very shared sentiment. Which, by the way, if you're curious, the song as the... here's, like, the infuriating thing. No one ever checks the video description, but if you do, and scroll all the way down here, it gives you a link to pirate the song, and it says, oh yeah, the artist is Fall of Icarus. So even the uploader knew this wasn't Skrillex. So why did they title it Skrillex Rampage? I don't get it. So, this fucking video popped into every Skrillex fan's recommended, and for years. I mean, there are probably still people, because this got 8 million views. Like, there are still probably people to this day who think that Skrillex has a song called Rampage, and it's this. That's the shit I remember from old YouTube. I don't know if I'm happy it's gone or not. You know, pre-2016 clickbait. Yeah, exactly, GD Icon. Just like this blatant misinformation. It's so funny. I mean, I can't be mad now, but I remember back then I was salty as hell. Their clickbait were... yeah. They clickbaited an entire fan base. Is the song kind of fire? I mean, it's not the worst thing I've heard, but like, I don't know. I'm not gonna miss that coin. All the coins in this level are free, so I am not missing a single one. That's stupid. The fact it's a decade old now? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I remember like that. Like, do you guys know Deadmau5? Deadmau5 is still around making good music, by the way. They have not changed, unlike Skrillex, but you guys remember Deadmau5? Yeah, so I remember Deadmau5 as a publicity stunt, and unlike what I showed you just now, this is like a real thing. As a publicity stunt, Deadmau5 turned an entire fucking skyscraper in London into, like, an EDM light show. And it's, like, one of the coolest things. Like, even now, in 2026, it is cooler than most live performances from EDM artists. Legitimately turned an entire fucking skyscraper. And, all of that to advertise the Windows Phone. Because it was a sponsored concert. I'm not kidding. It was a Nokia phone that ran Windows. I think it was like it might have been called like the Nokia Lumina? I don't remember. I'm not big on Nokia. Ah! Man, man. I mean, chat, do you want to hear the story about the time I downloaded free Minecraft? It was the Lumia. Oh, okay. How many twists will this story have? I mean, these are like different stories. We're doing a bit of an anthology here. Okay, so back when I was like, I don't know how old I would have been exactly, but I was somewhere between the age of 5 and 13. I know that's a bit of a wide range, but I cannot pinpoint exactly when this happened. I'm gonna say a few things that could maybe place the date a little bit, but I know Windows 7 is, like, that was the thing. Fucking Minecraft existed, and I think was still in beta. Although it could have been full release, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was in beta. Don't worry, I am kind of locked in while explaining this. It's just that I'm getting a little bored playing this, so it's fun to talk to chat. But yeah, I think Minecraft was in beta. Roblox was a thing, but it was still like the small indie game that it was back then. And it didn't really feel like a game engine, like Roblox games felt like Roblox games. This would have been the days of, like, Catalog Heaven and Freeze Tag and shit like that, you know? Sword Fight on the Heights, if you will. But around 2011-ish, yeah, that sounds right. I mean, it could have been 2013, because if it was 2013, I'd have been 10 years old, which makes a lot of sense. So, all I know is that back then, my grandfather, who I've always lived with my grandparents, my grandfather, he had this, like, honestly, for the time, pretty high-end Windows 7, like, Asus laptop. That thing was a fucking beast for its time. I don't know, like, obviously nowadays a Windows 7 laptop ain't shit, but this was, like, a really good laptop, right? This is back when an office laptop could be a top-of-the-line laptop, you know what I mean? And it wasn't like a fucking $2 bajillion Alienware laptop that you needed. I don't know the specs, but I know that this was back when laptops didn't need to, you didn't need to pay attention to the laptop specs because it didn't matter. But yeah, so this PC, like, honestly, I'll be real, it was never very healthy, okay? You guys have probably heard horror stories about things like LimeWire, right? My grandfather did not use LimeWire. He used BearShare, which to any of you who know what BearShare is, it's LimeWire but worse. Yeah, those who know. But he used BearShare, so I don't think his PC was the healthiest to begin with. So, I put this PC through the ringer, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean like I downloaded a bunch of malware and stuff, I mean I just used it pretty heavily. I remember, like, I have vivid memories. I don't remember exactly what the game was called, but there was this one game, it was on Lego.com, back when Lego.com had Flash games. And it was a game where you, like, raced a Lego motorcycle. Kinda reminded me a little bit of Moto X3M on Cool Math, but it was Lego. I used to play the shit out of it. And I have distinct memories of listening to Raise Your Weapon by deadmau5 in another tab while playing that game, bro. Yeah, so... fucking... I remember Minecraft was becoming, like, a big thing. And, you know, me being, like, a young kid, I'm like, I want to play Minecraft. So I start Googling free Minecraft, or however the fuck I searched for it. And I was, like, looking to install Minecraft for free. Now, I think all of you can predict that it was malware and it fucked up the PC. Like, that's not even the interesting part of the story, because, like, I think everyone, the moment I said you want to hear about free Minecraft, knew that that's where the story was going, right? But the thing is, it's not that I fucked up the PC, it's how badly this fucked up the PC. To this day, I've never seen a computer do what this fucking thing did. So, I don't even know if this error message exists anymore, but I might be jumping the gun. We'll get to it. So I ran it, and what's weird about it is that it actually did look like the Minecraft launcher at the time, right? The only difference from it and the normal Minecraft launcher being that it said, I think the name of the program was Minecraft Launcher Crack or something like that. And, like, the thing is, even I, at like 9 years old, understood that if free Minecraft doesn't open Minecraft, something's probably wrong. And, like, the launcher didn't give me Minecraft for free. It was still expecting a login, so obviously it didn't work, right? So I remember, I don't know if I uninstalled it. I think I just let it sit on my PC, and I'm like, well, that didn't work. Time to go back to Roblox. And the thing is, pretty much the moment I ran it, the PC just started to slow down, which is a pretty old school trait of malware, pretty normal, right? And you all probably saw, like, some of you probably even saw that coming already. The degree to which this computer slowed down, it was basically unusable. But that's not where the weirdness begins. Eventually, the computer started doing this thing where it would boot into recovery mode. Now, I don't know if any of you remember the Windows 7 recovery mode, but I get Vietnam flashbacks whenever I think about it. Because it was basically just, you sat there for like an hour, 2 hours, and it would be like, oh, we're repairing your PC, and then it wouldn't repair jack shit. So, it would boot into recovery mode, no matter what, every boot. Hold on, let me lock in. I'm glad I did. Alright, cool. Alright, let's fill out the spreadsheet. But anyway, yeah, so, like, it would always boot into recovery mode. And that already was like, ooh, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Because whatever malware was on this computer was not subtle. It was just that none of us understood basic computer stuff back then, so it got away with it. But, yeah, so fucking, enjoyment, I think a flat 60 is fine. It's such a fucking 6 out of 10. Deco, give it a 71. Gameplay quality, 82. Gameplay from 0, same score. Consistency, 91. And song rep, give it a flat 9. You see the daily level? Sure, I kinda wanna check it out. Before we play this, I want to finish the story because it's really funny. So, yeah, the PC would do that, and the thing is, every so often the computer would blue screen, but not enough to where it was unusable, so we just all ignored it, right? And when I keep saying we and all that, I'm talking about my parents and I'm talking about, like, me, my grandfather, and my grandmother. But we would just ignore it. And, one day, the PC black screens. It doesn't blue screen, it black screens. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And it boots into safe mode automatically, blue screens in safe mode, and then shuts off. And from that moment on, this thing would never properly work again. I could never get it to work. Because the next time I booted it up, and every time onwards, it would boot into the desktop for 7 seconds, and then immediately blue screen and shut off. And, that's not the end of it. This is where that error message that I'm not sure if even still exists anymore is like a thing. I remember I tried to open up the internet browser before it blue screened, and it gave me an error message that said, and I quote, "He's dead, Jim." Which scared the shit out of child me, but I'm pretty sure "He's dead, Jim" is like JavaScript failing or something. I'm not totally sure. I actually want to Google it now because I've never known what that meant. Oh! Interesting. Okay. I see. I want to find, like, an image of the old school screen. I found one that says, "Aw, snap." Wait, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. This is what it looked like. And I, through looking it up, now know that this is caused by not having enough RAM or the tab using too much RAM or something along those lines. But again, I wasn't into, like I wasn't a tech guy yet. I didn't know, right? So I just saw the computer say, and probably didn't help that I got into creepypastas really early, like when I was a young child, right? But, yeah, I saw that and I fucking shit bricks. It scared the hell out of me. And, yeah, from then on, the PC would only boot for like 7 seconds and then never work. And then one day, when I turned it on to do my daily pray to God that maybe the computer works now, the power button just stopped working. Like, it didn't even, like, it didn't even light up anymore. And I've just never seen a computer die that hard. And I'm sure that if I knew what I was doing, I could have probably fixed it before it got to that point. Whereas the PC now, it's e-waste. It is definitely e-waste. I do not know where it is, but it is not, it is outdoors somewhere. Probably in a dump. Whoa. Let me turn up the music. Ow. Hang on a minute. We're gonna get the correct song. There we go. Wait, I can... Hang on a minute. I can nail in all of these things. I don't think I can hit them all, though. Whoa. The fuck? Also, I just realized in that section, my teleport trail goes away for some reason. Damn it. I'm getting tired. Jesus. Did I ever rebeat that? I want to check. I did, okay. Just want to see what the next level we have to do is. Okay. We're gonna keep playing because I do want to do the next circles level after this. Consider this a break from the 9 circles levels, I guess. That's fucking hard, wow. What if I stay on the roof there? Oh, I could just... I found a way to sequence break it, but I can't reproduce it. Yeah, I can't recreate that. I only did it once, apparently. I was trying to break the animation so the guy never caught me in the cup. Alright. Yeah, this level's extremely cool. Legendary, well-deserved. I think you could have argued this could be mythic, to be honest. This is just such a cool idea for a level. I mean, it's up there with One Bad Apple in quality. Ow. It's also quirky because it's a spider-only level, which you don't really see. Ow. No coin for all nails. I mean, does this level have coins? It has 1 coin. The coin's probably for hitting all the glass things to let the guys out at the end. Oh, that's randomized. The knife attack. Oh, it's where I am, not where the hammer is. Okay. Good fucking level, dude. I don't remember who exactly in chat told me to play this, but thank you. This is a mythical fucking daily, dude. That's insane. I'm really glad I played that. Anyway, we got a special level to end stream with. A very special level to end stream with. I might actually be able to do this without practice. Yeah, as it should be. Thing is, Frostwave, is that Nacho keeps nerfing his fucking levels. The unnerfed is definitely a medium demon. It is an easy demon now. Because he made the ending free. Okay, I don't remember how to do the beginning, so I'm gonna have to practice mode it. And I might as well just practice the whole thing. Okay, let me make sure that I remember how to do this. Okay, I'm doing it too early, that's why. Where is the point where you fall? I don't remember. Ah, there it is. Yeah, like, look at how much easier this is now than it used to be, Frostwave. And it just ends. Yeah, you want to see something funny? Look at its version number. It's on version 8. That's so fucking funny to me. I'm struggling a lot with that first click. Or not first click, but that double spike click. Damn it. No, it doesn't need a buff date. There we go. Good fucking level, dude. I'm so happy I got to rebeat that one. Also, yeah, I know, we fucking destroyed it. genuinely has to be one of the best Circles levels. And it looks so good, too! Like, this level has not aged. Okay, it's aged a little bit. I think it looked better in 2.0. But it went from being a 100 to being a 100 for Deco. So, like, you know. God, such a fucking good level. Like, actually. Aside of the memory, even the memory's good. I like the way it does its memory. I'll lower my rating down to a tier 4, I think, which means GDDL. Let's see. I think I'm just going to give it 100s across the board. A 100 for Deco, a 100 for gameplay from 0 and gameplay consistency, 100 for song, and 100% for song rep. Yeah, this level's just a 100. Good level. Alright, I think I'm gonna end stream. Actually, let me open up the chest. Alright. Good night, everyone. This is a good stream. Good night.